I'm appalled.
And he
I'm
shoots.
appalled.
You're appalled.
And he shoots.
I'm appalled.
I just can't believe it.
And he shoots. Yeah. Yep.
I'm appalled.
Sometimes it just goes like that. When you just keep just shooting,
I'm appalled.
you bound to make it. I mean, right?
I'm appalled.
You're gonna make something if you keep shooting.
I'm
Yeah,
appalled.
if you keep shooting, you're gonna make something. If you keep shooting enough threes, something bound to go in. Shoot or shoot. Yep, that's what Houston Rockets definitely thought. And that's what the West thinks right now. The West is a mess right now. I'm truly appalled. Look at that. Disgusting. This is what's happening though. See, this right here, what you're seeing right now, is what took place a few years ago in the playoffs. Not a few years ago. It's been about 4 or 5 years now. But this happened. This thing right here that happened, that I'm showing y'all, it can happen again. And this is the way the league is kind of like designed right now. Everybody, especially, particularly the West, the bottom portion of the West. Excluding Denver, even Sacramento, they shoot threes, they in the mix. But the high volume amount of three-point shots is ridiculous. I understand how important the three ball is, right? And I understand, but at the end of the day, the team that's most balanced is going to be the team that's going to win the chip. The team that's most balanced, let me repeat that's most balanced, that has a balanced attack, that has better matchup issues for other teams. And I got to go with Denver at this point right now in the West, because they got the big, they got Jamal Murray, they got Porter, you know what I mean? They got Bones coming off the bench. They have a team. They have a team. They have a team effort. They have Aaron Gordon playing great basketball at the power forward position. So what I'm saying is the West is a mess because everybody just wants to have a three-point contest. And I don't believe, and yes, only thing Memphis is good for is running their mouth and Dylan Brooks, taking cheap shots. But they're not a real contender. And, Luka dribbles the L out of the ball. I don't want to ever hear nobody compare him to LeBron James, seriously, because it's two different styles of basketball. Luka, in my opinion, he has more of a bag offensively than LeBron. But LeBron plays basketball the right way. He pushes the ball out in front of him. He doesn't hold on to a Luka pound, dribble, and then give you the ball with like 3 or 4 seconds left, because really Luka trying to get to his bucket. He trying to get to his, you know what I'm saying? Like he trying to score. So even this whole situation with him and Kyrie, I don't really know how that's going to play out, because James Harden, he did a good job. Harden did a great job of like altering his game to like being able to like play like point guard and kind of be more, be more of a facilitator. He was more willing to be a facilitator. I think Luka hasn't really lost at the level that Harden had lost. Harden had lost in the Western Conference Finals like 2-3 times. He had lost, so he was willing to like try something different because he knew his way wasn't working. But with Luka being 24, that's young. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't really know. So like as far as he know, like he got to the Western Conference Finals last year playing his style of basketball. I don't know if he's gonna really defer to Kyrie like that. I really can't see that because, Luka like the hold, he like the pound. He like to dribble that ball. He like to try to get to the spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know. I can't see it. I can't see it happening. But the West is a mess overall, man. I don't believe in Memphis. I don't believe in them. Nope, don't believe in them at all. They just run their mouth, but they really can't, get down to it. They young and, and exuberant. They have a lot of, zeal, a lot of, I don't know what they are for real, but they got Ja. I do know that though. They do have a superstar in Ja, but I don't believe Memphis is real. I really, really do believe that the rest of the league is so high, like hell bent on shooting 3-pointers. Like people are losing touch with how to play the game. Like it's just like if you watch it, especially like, and I'll go back to Dallas again. Dallas lost to Golden State last year because they just refused to stop shooting threes. Like, I mean, I guess that's all they had. I mean, Luka would just, pound, and then kick it out, right? But now, I mean, that's how it goes. Every night it's about who's hot. So if you pay attention to the league, you'll see a lot of blowouts. Teams that go up by 20 and then teams that come back from down by 20. I mean, but it's so lopsided because it's kind of predictable, but it's not predictable. If you kind of get what I'm saying right there, like, if that makes any sense. But I mean, it's a mess, man. It's a mess. It's like, it's like a poor relationship. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no job and she want to keep going out to the club. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. It's like a poor relationship. It's just bound to end in divorce. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look. But my take on this is that, the way the West is set up, I mean, the bottom, nobody is to be taken serious. And everybody kind of fell for Golden State, meaning when you kind of get in one of them shooting matchups, like in a 7-game series, that's why Golden State is always favored to win in a 7-game series, because the chances are more likely that Golden State Golden State has Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. You give me them two over any two shooters you got in a 7-game series, and I'm going to say, well, we going to outshoot y'all. We might be off 1 or 2 games. We might be off even 3 games, but the chances is 4 out of them games, 4 games, we going to get you. Like if we Steph and Klay, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people fell into that trap of just thinking that they can, yeah. And like I showed y'all in the beginning of this clip right here, what happened with Houston can happen with any team. With any team. It can happen with any team. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Everybody's fluke. And I believe that the championship overall will come out of the East, because, I ain't going to necessarily say that because Denver has a possibility to win it. But for sure, the East have more complete teams. And they got legit superstars over there. You know what I mean? Joel Embiid and Giannis and Jason Tatum and Brown, like that combo right there. The Celtics have a very, very complete team. But the West is a mess. Like, honestly, it's nasty. It's just nasty. Like, the West, seriously, these teams, really need to get it together, man. And I don't know, man. And Steph Curry just went down. And he'd probably be out another month or a month and a half. I don't know. I mean, what do y'all think? Make sure y'all comment and subscribe. If you liked, if you hear this long, make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you subscribe. We here. The West is a mess. What do y'all think? Where do y'all think the championship is going to come from? Who's going to win? The champion's going to come from the East or the West?